I know looking for a job has not been easy at the very least bit. That is why today I will be sharing with you all of the websites that I have personally found that are better than Indeed and LinkedIn and all of the popular job search websites, because those sucks now because it's so saturated. It's like online dating now. You're probably gonna get a better odd making a profit from gambling rather than getting a job from one of these websites. That's how crazy it is. To that I say enough. That is why I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite websites today. And if you stick until the very end, I'm going to be sharing with you a website that literally allowed me to get 3 interviews within 1 day. And from those interviews, I literally got hired on the spot, because this website allows for me to connect straight to the boss of like whatever boba shop or whatever niche stores is hiring, which increases my chances of getting hired by 1,000-fold. So stay tuned if you want to increase your odds of getting hired by 1,000%. Now, before you use these apps, understand that going to the company's website, finding their email, finding the boss's number, finding the manager's number is always a better option. And it is way, way, way better to go in person and ask for a job. That makes you stand out so much more. These websites, they mainly serve as just a connector. They're connecting you to the employer. It's better to just go in person, or better to use the company's website. With that said, here are some websites. Number 1, Lensa. What this website does is that it connects you to an employer using AI technology. It's really cool. When you sign up, you give it info about yourself, and then it takes that info, it takes your skill set, it takes your preferences for a job, and then it would match you with the relevant job that you want. It also uses job trends or whatever on Google, and it finds the best job for you. It's basically your own personal robot job seeker, and it's free. Now, the AI website is mainly for general jobs, like any job, on the market. Like, it ranges from minimum wage all the way up to like senior jobs. And by the end, I'm gonna show you another website that's exactly like that, but in my opinion, it has a lot more job options. But anyways, right now we're gonna go into more niched down websites, such as our second website, Work at a Startup. Now, this is a website that connects you to the upcoming leading startups, and you can find flexible roles or any jobs among the startups that are rising right now. You can find yourselves all the way down from an internship to an actual job. Some examples of some startups were Airbnb, Instacart, Stripe. Those are the companies that you could be working for in the future. And it could serve as a very great introductory to your career, because it literally finds you internship. And then you can also find like a job at a startup company. And it is a really good idea to work at a startup company, because you could potentially be making a lot more in the long term if you play your cards right and if you're patient enough. And of course, if the company actually succeeds. There's always a pro and con to every single thing in life, so tread lightly. Another website would be called The Hired Gun. Now, this is for my marketing people out there that wants to find a marketing job. Well, you are in luck, because this website is literally made for you. You can find your next marketing job, and it also ranges from a junior job to a senior job. And there's also other positions, such as art positions, designer positions, editor positions. There's a lot of positions that you can find on this website, but it's mainly for marketing though. Another website would be for my accounting people out there. You are in luck. That's about to be me in the future. Hell yeah. If you're also about to become an accountant, we're on the same boat. It is called I Hire Accounting, and it specializes in, guess what? Finding you an accountant job. This site adds over 2,000 accounting jobs daily. This could greatly benefit you if you just graduated business schools and you're looking for an accounting job or internship or whatever. Or it can also greatly benefit you if you're a senior accountant. This is the website that I'm going to be using in the future after I graduate college. Now, since I've been sharing a lot of niche down job search websites, I'm going to be sharing one that's like a little bit more general. This website is for marketers and engineers that are looking to join an ad tech company in the future. You could definitely find a job in this website. You can also find remote or hybrid jobs in this website. And other from engineering and marketing, there's also graphic designs or art jobs on this website that you could apply to. Moving on. Now, for all my veterans out there, there is a website that was made for you to help you specifically to find a job. By using this website, it could greatly benefit you by increasing your chances of getting hired. And there's all type of jobs in here, such as nursing, football coach, personal trainer, marketing manager. There's all type of jobs, and it's specifically for you, and you are open to apply anytime. Thank you for your service. Now, with all that said, time to move on to what I believe is the single best website: Craigslist. Now, before you go down the comments and flame me for saying this, Craigslist is simply great in my opinion because it gives you the address of the employers, or sometimes even the email or the numbers of the employers, and you get to call them directly, and increases your chances by so much more. And it's so much better than Indeed because of the fact that you know where they are, you know where your employers are, and you know who's hiring. And sometimes you even know their number, because you get to directly call the people in charge that are hiring, which eliminates the chances of a ghost job, because they can't just put their number on here. Like, they're gonna waste their time having people calling them. And they can't also just put their address on here, because people are gonna come there and ask for a job, and it's also gonna waste their time, because if they're not looking for a job and they just posted a job just for the purpose of posting a job, it's gonna waste everybody's time. I have called 6-7 places before through finding their numbers on Craigslist, and this was all done in one day. And in that same day, I got 3 interviews. That is a miracle. That is some great odds. You would find that on Indeed if you had to apply to like 300 jobs. On Craigslist, you can apply to like 6 jobs via phone, and then you get interviews just like that. And an alternative to this Craigslist website would be what I call Vietnamese Craigslist website. It is called Rao Vat Người Việt. What it is basically the same thing as Craigslist, but it's for Vietnamese people. And it is really good if you're searching for a job in SoCal. But it's not just SoCal, you know, it's all over the US, but it's mainly in SoCal. So if you're not in SoCal, maybe it is a better idea for you to look at Craigslist. And if Craigslist is too scary for you because of all the horror story that you've heard in the past, maybe do your own digging, maybe go with somebody to the interview. You know, safety is always the most important thing, but finding a job and getting hired and feeding your family is also pretty nice. So yeah, in conclusion, Indeed, LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter is so saturated these days. There's so many applicants every single hour that the employers will probably most likely won't even take a look at your resume. So yeah, I hope that these websites work for you. Let me know in the comments if there are any other websites that you know of that are actually better. I am open for suggestions, and feel free to share the website because it could help another person to find a job so that they could feed their family. Anyways, yeah, I wish you the best of luck, and that's about it. Bye.